Carissimi amici, I'm very excited to introduce you to a great friend of mine, Laurent Manrique from Aqua Restaurant, one of the very best restaurants in the whole city of San Francisco. Laurent, what are you making for us?
Hamachi with the grapefruit and basil oil.
This I got to see, because so you know what, I cannot believe it can
I'm going to seasoning the hamachi with salt and piment d'Espelette.
Piment d'Espelette. Tell me, what is piment d'Espelette? Because it must be a French spice. It's not very common in Italian cooking.
It's a pepper from a Basque country. Basque is a border of Spain and France. A tiny, tiny bell pepper where it's been picked up almost dry. They roast it and they make a powder.
Very spicy in flavor?
Very spicy, but the flavor is incredible. Smell that.
May I? Completely different aroma. It's a completely different aroma. It's really something unique. Now, I noticed that you're very delicate with it. How long are you going to be cooking the piece of fish?
Just 10 seconds both sides.
Just 10 seconds?
Just 10 seconds both sides. No, because technically we want to have this fish completely raw.
Okay.
Inside, you know, so it's been almost 8 seconds, 9 seconds. We're going to turn the fish delicately and let it cool down completely.
Now, what I love about you is that you're not afraid to use your hand. Oh my gosh, look
See
at the
how
color
pretty it is?
It's almost like it's glazed. Is it because the spice that you put on that created
because the piment d'Espelette, also the fish is incredible content of fat. So hamachi usually is being eaten raw most of the.
You made a very big deal of asking for this specific fish and to be the white and not the other.
Not the pink.
Yeah.
More pinker he is, less fresh he is.
I got
so
you.
Whenever you do that at home, make sure you find the white hamachi is possible.
Right, now that you're almost done with
we're
that,
done.
What are we going to do?
We're going to let the fish cool down.
You don't like to have it in the pan. It has to be completely cool by the time you interact
completely
with
cool
it.
down.
Now, let me move this out of you. I'm going to be your assistant. You know, it's going to be an honor for me to tell my friends that I actually was your assistant.
Well,
now,
thank you.
Here, I understand you're going to do something special. A basil oil of some
Basil
sort?
oil with simple canola oil.
Okay.
And what we're going to do, we're going to chop basil.
Here, let me move this aside so we can all see what you're doing.
Chop the basil. It doesn't have to be thinner.
It's not perfect. You just do a little bit at a time. I mean, you're really
just like that. Just like that. And here we're going to...
Here, let me put it right here for you.
The basil in the oil.
Yeah. And what machine are you going to use?
And we're going to use the famous blender where all the chefs now...
No. Hold on a second. I saw what happened
before. The famous blender.
You go. I trust you better
now
this way.
Now
I trust you better.
You don't trust me. No, you see...
Oh, you're good.
I'm French. What do you think?
That was a shot. I got that shot.
So you see, we blend that properly until you have this extra, all the chlorophyll in the basil is going to get in the oil.
Now, the one important part for people at home to know is that after he does this, you actually let it rest for a little while.
Let it rest.
And then you strain it. I want them to see the... Let's move this out of the way so the camera can take a shot of this. This is the color that the finished oil is going to have. And for you to have a sense of it, it's completely perfectly balanced. And look at what a color, what beautiful it is. It's really wonderful. Now, I have a challenge for you. Not only I know that you're fantastic, but they told me that you are an artist with a knife.
I don't know about that.
Well, here is your challenge. Here is the grapefruit that I know you'll be using, but here is a grapefruit that you studied before. You want to show us how to make a supreme?
How to make a supreme. The first
supreme.
I don't know if I remember. That's
you know, you speak with a French accent. Has anybody told you that?
I can imitate in Italian if you want.
Do it. I like to see
Allora, come sta?
Ma sei bravo, che disgraziata che sei. Vai.
Okay, so you do here, see, and
I love how easy and smoothly you move through, like second nature.
Right here.
Oh, it's taking...
See?
This is wonderful. Here, let me have this.
Okay.
Fantastic. I'll move this out of your way because it's important for people at home to see that once you've done this, you actually chop it to get it ready for what we have next.
For the salad.
Now, what is that comes next? Tell me.
Okay.
What
next
should I provide
is going to be pine nuts, if you can
I will be absolutely delighted.
We have roasted pine nut. We have a fresh avocado from California.
You want to show it to slice the avocado?
Yes.
Let's do this. Let me get this traffic away from you.
Okay, so we're just going to take the avocado.
Yeah.
And
do this very slowly, so I can
very slowly. We try to don't move the fruit, you know. So just with the knife, you do like that, very thin.
Wow.
The key is to keep the avocado almost identical to this natural shape. See? And after, with your hand, we're going to make like...
So you're able to shape it whichever way you want.
Exactly.
I hope you're looking at this because it's a fantastic trick. It's just showed us how to manipulate a wonderful decoration for the dish. You're going to do this for us again, of course, when we put this together. Now, if I wanted to ask you, once this is done, this will be used for the plating later on, right?
That's correct.
Let me do it.
We're going to leave a hole because we want to try to keep that all for the
You know, I
presentation.
stopped. I saw the knife coming.
You see that?
I saw that very quickly.
A French
I said,
with a knife,
"He's
what is going
telling
to
me
do, right?
something."
What is going to do? So delicately, we're going to put the avocado like that, and we're going to put on the plate of
Let
the
me get you a plate.
presentation.
I'll
Please.
get you a plate right now. Now, while I do this, why don't you show me exactly what you would like to do next?
Next, we're going to slice the hamachi.
The hamachi. Let's do it right away so we show everybody
So,
exactly how to
see
put that
right
together.
here, and that's natural. Everybody can do that.
Well.
And you can prep your plate in advance. You keep them in the refrigerator at home.
So this is something that you would advise for people to go ahead and do ahead of time. One thing that you made very important that you shared with us when it came to the hamachi is that before you get started with the hamachi, you want to make sure that it's cold.
Completely cold.
Completely cold. Should people put it in the refrigerator?
No, because that will be too cold. So
Okay.
you have to rest at room temperature.
Room temperature is the
Like
most
almost when you go to a Japanese restaurant. The hamachi is room temperature to make sure the flavor come out.
Do me a favor, would you mind showing us how to cut a
Absolutely.
couple of slices? Go ahead.
I'm going to use,
Oh, you brought your very special, very sharp knife.
okay, so we're going to take the hamachi
Okay.
and delicately you're going to cut here. So you're going to go very, very slowly, you see?
You
And
have a
with your-
seesaw motion and you guide it with your finger.
That's right. And you guide like that, and you see inside is raw.
Yes.
It's perfect. And the fact then, we see they're going to give you a little sweetness and caramelization of the fish.
So it's the natural sugars that are contained by the fish, plus the pimenta spalletta that's giving it the wonderful finish.
Correct.
Now, for those of you at home, I want you to stay tuned because when we're going to come back, we're going to show you exactly how to actually plate this in such an elegant, wonderful style. We'll teach you how to turn your home into your own wonderful restaurant. Stay with us.